Undercover, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, that of no casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock.
He cut the song. He cut the song. What is going on? We're here. We're here. I swear we're here. Why would he cut the song? I guess I'll have to play it again. I'll fast forward it. We're having some technical issues. Guess there's a Slim Shady in all of us. Guess who's back? Back again. We unplugged it and plugged it back in. That's how we roll here. Otter gang, 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 gang. What's going on, guys? Happy New Year. Let's go. Smash them like buttons. Third time's the charm. Bitcoin's going through to the moon. Start in 2020. You know, we got some New Year's resolutions. What's that? Here's the New Year's resolution, my friends. Is that we will eat almonds. We'll have almonds, some nuts, with our chocolate this year. What do you guys think? You got to have balance, right? We got to have balance. So, yes, we'll start eating a little bit more nuts. Can't give up that chocolate all at once, man. I mean, we got so much Christmas chocolate. I don't even know what to do with all of it. I found my Pogs today. You guys are amazing. So not only do we have almonds, a new hat, but we got you guys. All we need is a treadmill. Okay, so I'm going to hold that thought, Dave. Hold that thought, Dave. So Jay and Tom walk on the treadmill. Alex eats chocolate and almonds. At least chocolate covered almonds. Now, what's going on, guys? How are we all doing? Now, Dave, I got this new tool. I can be right back. Let me show you what I'm going to use once I get my stand-up desk in order to bring the alpha and the exercise. So the alpha and the exercise. Give me 1 second. Oh man. So we got this thing here. It's like a pedal bike. So we're gonna put this under the desk and ride our bike while doing the TA and the live streams. What do you guys think? Let's fucking go. So we will now. We got Yoda here. Yoda's hanging out with us here. Okay. Oh, you guys. We don't have a rowing machine, but we do have the pedals. So I'm pedaling. Whew. So What's Jane Fonda's abdomen? How do these guys do this? This is exhausting. This is exhausting, man. Okay. It's 2024. We've done enough pedaling. We've been treading water for way too long this year, my friends. It's time to make that bank. It's time to make some profits. It's time to be grateful. And it's time to do some reflection, okay? What can I say? I trade Bitcoin. I don't trade unicycles, man. I'm eating chocolate again. Guys, I got a problem, okay? I got a problem. So what's going on? Let's start at the top. I mean, I saw that Elo Brown was first, and then I saw Dave Digital was first. So I'm going to give it to Elo Digital for the first one to say what's up. So shout out to you guys. Alexandra G coming in with the pink gloves. Or is that like because you've slapped so many of us degens around so many times, Alexandra, that you have pink hands because you're just trying to discipline all of us for not behaving? I don't put it past you. You know, Darren Dusting says, we had 3 videos. Third one's a charm. And we're trying to get those views for the algorithm here. It's 2024. We're starting off with 3 videos. YouTube's like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? What's going on? Jonathan Schaefer in the chat. I saw that trade, Jonathan Schaefer. You know what? I was in a scalp long this morning and I didn't hold it. That was an almond. Wayne C, Happy New Year. He wrote that twice today. Hopefully you got a sandwich today, Wayne C. God bless you, man. Good to see you. Mario, real 90 kid would also blow on the plug to help and hope to fix it. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, the thing is, I'm born in 1990, so I was conceived in 89. So I'm like, I am a cusper, right? I am the last of a dying breed. Retro Mike with the eyeballs. What's going on, Retro Mike? Much love to you, my friend. I mean, so many good people here. Mr. J, thank you guys. Stick to peddling good trade setups. Well, we got those. Man, these almonds are good, man. These almonds are good, Dave. So, what happened today, guys? It's beautiful, beautiful pump day, baby. Look at this. Look at the money. We don't even need a green screen. We just put the heat map behind us. Let's go. So hopefully you guys were in along. Shout out to the free Discord. Look at all these. how many times did it take us to get it right? We got Darren Dusting scalping. Look at this guy. Not Jonathan Schaefer. The man, the myth, the legend. 836%. Unbelievable, man. Good job. Good job. Near scalp for me. Yeah, you guys are killing it. Link play on TRD Farmer. Amazing. Don't forget to eat your nuts. I'll bring the juice box tomorrow. Okay? You guys are doing great. Happy New Year. Happy bloody New Year. Okay, I got 2 more almonds left. 2 more. And then I'll stop being rude. If you didn't smash the like button yet, I understand why. However, we've gotten a massive pump. We are right at the point of control. We have smashed through this descending wedge. We had multiple patterns on this, okay, guys? So we were looking at these things for quite some time, waiting for the breakout. We were anticipating the breakout. However, it took a while to happen, okay? Look at this, guys. Bitcoin trade setup. Given in advance, okay? This was early. This was a year ago. Guys, this was the whole year ago that I gave this trade setup. And we're waiting for this breakout, right? We came up here to this breakout, and we got it today, okay? I said still waiting here. So we're still waiting. So this took a while to play out. But we were anticipating it. So if you did jump into a long, congratulations. I scalped long. I didn't hold it, okay? So I'm kind of bummed about that. However, I did get paid today, so I'm not too worried. So let's look at it. We got some trend lines here. Very, very interesting. You haven't traded in ages. In fact, since last year. My God. That's unacceptable. We need to stay within the trading atmosphere at all times, okay? So what was that trend line we were looking at? This is the one, okay? So we were looking at this one here. We draw a trend line from here, all the way across. That was the trend line we were looking at for the breakout, okay? And then we paused here before heading up, okay? And it would have been nice to see a little bit more of a pullback before this happened. So something a little bit lower down here, around 42,400, okay? Something around here. We didn't get that pullback. We consolidated, okay? Now, I short scalped, and I took a little trade between here and here. I did not hold this, okay? So if anybody who held that, congratulations. That's a great trade. And we were looking for this. So you can see the exhaustion wicks here coming back perfectly to test this ascending trend line here to the upside. Perfect little double bottom here. Push to the upside. And then within here, this is where I was wrong. I mean, I took a trade literally like this morning. So I took a trade that was from here. Where was it? Right here. To here. And I got out. Okay, that was my trade this morning. It was like this. Okay. I did not jump in again. So I took a trade here. I can show you guys if you don't believe me. I got it over on my exchange there. So I took this trade, and then this happened, right? So you can see the perfect flip to support here. Continuation, higher lows. So the way I would have identified this if I was looking to trade this is that you're continually making higher lows here. So you can draw a simple trend line like this, and you can see that as you're working your way up, even with this double top here and this lower wick down here, you're still continuing to put in higher lows. So yes, you came down and you kind of bottomed here, and then you can see higher low, higher low, higher low, and then you're off to the races, right? So either here or here would have been your trade entry for that long. Or much lower, like some of you guys have as well. So you never go long towards the top of a flag. You go long second higher low within the flag if you think it's going to break up. Yeah. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. So I longed here. It was intentionally a scalp trade though this morning. So it worked out. And then there was that consolidation, and then pop goes the weasel, right? So beautiful, beautiful idea / trade setup. A lot of traders, we're all working together. We're all working to hold our cock. Oh my God. So we're going to talk a bit about balls and cock today. You guys are absolutely disgusting. I love you. My cock is underperforming this year. It's a new year, though. There's lots of time to grow. It's underperforming right now, Dave. So you got D's nuts on the chin, says Elo Brown. Is that a new coin as well? Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, all this profanity. I just think they're altcoins. Cluck, cluck, peeps, crypto pollo. The best chicken in all of crypto. What's going on, man? I'm out of nuts. So we're talking about cock Indian now. So yeah, Bitcoin's moved. There was an opportunity to even long it on this pump up here. We had a nice flag out here. You could have longed here. I was done here. I was looking for a swing failure pattern here. Never happened. Okay. It's just a nice, beautiful flag continuation to the upside. And for me, once the move is started, it's actually very risky to long in again. Okay, so to jump in here, you guys got to have some stones of steel. To jump in here, you guys got to have some real stones of steel. So D Jenny from the blockchain, Happy New Year's, Otter. This is your year. Well, we hope so. We hope that the kindness, the love, the passion, the honesty transpires into everyone else, right? It's gonna be a great year nonetheless because we got each other. But as a community, as a crypto community, hopefully we can help change the narrative a little bit within the industry. Get some not maybe the bad players are not kicked out, but you know they're just recognized as bad players, and you know there's a little bit of a transition in who's helping out the space and helping people trading, which is very important. I think there's tons of great traders in here, so it's very, very exciting for me to share this journey with you guys. Okay, so we're back up, guys. We're back up at this dreaded level where we have been stuck many a times. Okay, many a times. For me, I'll look for a retrace back to this trend line. That would be my initial idea here. However, we know how price is sticky up here. Okay, so price likes to stay up in this area. So don't be surprised if you do get chopped now. Okay, you can see the chop from before. We can get rid of this volume profile. So don't be surprised if we get some chop here. The more we touch on the top, the higher chances we get to break out. Okay, so we're aware of that. We're also aware if we go on to like we go on an 8 hour, we are also aware of the breakout of this triangle here. This triangle here. And we are looking for this to break out as well. So you can see we're consolidating within it and looking to fly out, right? So there's many options to Bitcoin. But you guys are like really interested in this balls of steel. Balls. BAWL. Guys, what's the ticker? What's the ticker, okay? What's the ticker? D Jenny from the blockchain. What's the original origin of the Otter and Alex O? Okay, so if you go into our welcome page here, and you go here, you click at the top in our Discord, you have the story of the Otter Gang and the pure juiciness of the forbidden water. That's why the forbidden water is in the actual tune. So if you want to know how the origin of the Otter Gang, I mean, I wasn't into otters until this started. This was way back, June 22, bear market. Oh, cold times. However, that's how we were born. Otter Gang. So instead of being degenerate otters, instead of being, oh my God. Farmer's here with me with the mixed nuts, man. Let's go. New Year's resolution, mixed nuts over chocolate is how we're rolling. So that's how we gotta roll. We're gonna take a look at cock just for fun. I know you all want to look at the cock, so. Oh man, I've even organized my last like 5 coins here into meme coins. Oh my God. He's definitely got ED, man. This cock ain't feeling well. I'm trapping this game. Participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pies. Did the blue pill failure? What happened here? Ain't about the trade. Have another trade. Get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. There's not even like a 4-hour chart here, really. Don't look at me for the TRB. Don't look at me for the TRB. We're gonna check out TRB after this. Key support here. The cock's at key support. Crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, bouncing off golden pocket here. Continuation to the upside. This has been invalidated. You broke this trend line upwards. Get rid of that. Look for it to hold this area. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Oh my God. We got 18 people here and 12 likes. It's New Year's, guys, and we're live streaming. What's going on? We're gonna go over all your favorite alts. I put my nuts in your server. I appreciate you, Dave. Dave, wherever you put your nuts, man. Thank you for sharing your nuts with us. Okay, so like, cock in you're looking for this to hold this area here. If not, you're falling back down to this support here. It's very simple with this kind of stuff. It's like, you know, it's super risky. For me, this is like, okay, you spot buy. If you're gonna get into any of this, you spot buy. If you're a little bit of a degen, you want to play a little bit of a risky gamble, because this is a gamble within itself. Okay, so be very careful here. But this is your level for the cock to hold. Okay, you want to make sure you're holding. Like, you gotta have, this is your thumb. Okay, and then you got the fingers over here. You want to make sure that right now, right here, is where you have to hold, okay? That's where you have to hold. So you got to make sure that you hold this area right here in order to continue upwards and onwards, okay? Because right now it's looking a little limp, and it could easily break down from here and just, you know, flop over. However, if we do get some support here, a little bit of help, maybe, you know, maybe Crypto Pollo gets his pecker in check. We can peck it up to the moon, okay? So, jokes aside, guys, come on. It's the new year. We're having fun already. Was that pube? Does that say pube? Does that say pube? I'm not clicking on that. Oh, man. Okay, we're not going there. We're not going there. So we've had a massive pump, guys. We're supposed to start this off with a bang, not a cock in you, but we love Crypto Pollo. So, guys, this is the big chart, right? This is the big daddy. This is the weekly here. Now, what do you guys think? We got the ETF coming. Are you guys excited for this year? I don't see that within your smashing of the like buttons. Are you guys excited for this year? We got the ETF coming our way, okay? We got the ETF coming our way. We got election year. We got rate cuts. We got the Bitcoin halving, okay, guys? Do you call it a halving or halvening? Put a 1 for having. Put a 2 for halvening, okay? Halvening. I hear people call it a halvening. Is it a halvening or a halving? You guys let me know. And then we got U.S. election, you know, where they're probably just going to stimulate the whole economy. Okay? So, are we excited? I'm excited. This was our last year. Look at this thing. This was parabolic. This was our year last year. Wham! Okay? This was crazy. This was crazy. It's a halving. Okay. Doesn't it drive you nuts when people call it a halvening? Redman says a halvening. Oh, the halvening. I'm having trouble pronouncing this thing, guys. Havening. Have an ending. Okay. So the halving, my friends, is on its way, okay? It's not that far. Guys, it's not that far. Are you guys worried? Are we going to get this pump and dump? So the question also has been, okay, we got the ETF coming. This is our window here. Guys, are we going parabolic here? Or are we going to go to the ground? That's a good question, isn't it? Right? That's a good question. So, Happy New Year's to you guys. You see, I had to post my video 3 times here. I apologize for that. So, Robert Breedlove, who's a big Bitcoin max, he says, be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let everything New Year find you a better man, by Benjamin Franklin. I thought that was pretty cool, man. I thought that was pretty cool. Thank you, Ben Franklin, not BitBoy, but Ben Franklin. We appreciate you having, okay? just in today. This guy bought 379 million Bitcoins today. Guys, I'm sorry to say, but we minnows out in this game, man. We minnows out in this game. Then we got these guys here. What are they celebrating? Their planet made a full circle around their star. I told you they're not intelligent. I mean, we do trade doggy coins and cock coins and havenings. We have havenings, okay? We have havenings. Oh, man. Then we have people lighting fireworks here. Have you guys seen this?
You cannot stick it in the ground and it's not going to work.
Who did that?
You got to put it in the shoe.
I'm pausing the audio because I don't want people to like blow their speakers. Oh man. Oh man. But China, China and Dubai, they did some things. It's the year of the dragon, guys. Are you excited? This is how I would dance to this. Guys, imagine you've seen this. Would you not feel like you need to call for Nimbus, like Goku, and go and get those Dragon Balls? I would get the flying Nimbus out, like Goku. Okay? I get the Nimbus out. And if you guys aren't aware of the flying Nimbus, we'll talk about that later. Those are drones, man. Those are all drones. Come on. These guys are for real, man. That's how it's done, right? These guys definitely hold cock in you. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. These guys hold cock in you. Okay? Then you got the smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. Oscar Wilde. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Elon Musk. Okay? So, here we are. We got flying dragons. We got TikTok or Twitter now being called X. We have when the dragon breathes fire, it'll be solid. That would be World War III probably, Lil Brown. How is that done? I think it's beyond our understanding. We press buy and sell as traders here, so pretty incredible, man. So yeah, Happy New Year, guys. It's incredible to be this privileged to hang out with you guys every single day. Our new time is 4:00. We kind of slotting ourselves in here. We'll be coming at you live. Join us in the free Discord. We give the trade setups in advance. I didn't have too much to post today, so I didn't post too much because, it's choppy, it's crazy out here, but I will post most mornings to give you guys an idea of what I'm generally looking for, okay? What I'm generally looking for. It's not financial advice. It's for you guys to have an idea because I go through and I do this work anyways for myself, so I might as well share it with you guys, so I make sure to share that with all of you as well. Anything I'm looking at, hopefully you can have a look at and then make our decisions along the way, but the decision inevitably is up to you, and managing your risk is up to you. However, we are here to try and help you guys with that in the best way we can. So if there's any questions or anything, obviously, just hit me up in the Discord. I'd be more than happy to make a video or try to help you guys in any way I can. So we're going to go over the Bitcoin price. And what we've noticed is the daily looked extremely bullish today. Okay, so that's definitely an interesting thing here. So the daily here had the green dot trigger wave, which had the crossover prior to. So earlier today, we were like, oh man, the daily looks bullish. Okay, so the daily here, you can see the trigger wave. And it's really the first daily trigger wave since back here. Okay, so you look at here, guys. You look here. This is your most recent daily trigger wave. Okay. Oops, I pressed a control button. I don't know what I pressed. So you look here and here. What happened from this one? Okay. 65% move. daily trigger wave, okay? We did not stop moving. That initial move, okay? That initial move itself, 37%. So if we start from where it was today, 37%. Whew. Whew. My God, my screen ain't even big enough for that, okay? 37% puts us around 58,000. Okay, that initial move, that one right there. So if we do pop here, guys, this is pretty crazy. $58,000 Bitcoin, okay? Now, we have that pattern here, right? So we can draw the leg of this pattern. Maybe down to here. That'd be a bit extreme. Where does that get us? 52. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of ideas here floating around of, okay, we're going to definitely pump. We're going to the moon. Bitcoin forever. We're all going to get bees tattooed on our forehead or something pretty wild like that. However, as traders, we need to put ourselves in the best position possible, okay? And that doesn't mean we're going to long the top. It means we want to set ourselves up for success using good risk management and stop loss, right? That's what it means, right? The weekly, still cooling down, guys. Still cooling down. Could this be a fake out before dumping on our ass? Absolutely. Absolutely. The weekly here is very much overbought with all this momentum to the upside. Red dot confirmed, cooling down, okay? To me, as I was saying for so many weeks, the money flow is the catalyst that's keeping us afloat here, okay? So you can see we got pushed down, but we just keep getting back up again, okay? The momentum of the market and the sentiment of the market is extremely bullish. Therefore, we continue to have bullish bias, and we're mostly looking for longs because the trend is long, okay? However, that doesn't mean that we cannot see retracements throughout, right? Now, the main area, 40,560 is my main area. Now, it may be different on your chart, but it's the main area that I'm looking for. If we break this area here, I could see a little bit of a reversal coming, okay? So this is the close, this close here, down here as well. But this basically is the low of the 18th of December, okay? So Eric Crown was talking about that. So, you know what? Eric Crown's a very knowledgeable trader. So just watching that as well. Because we could get something, and I said this before, of some sort of ABC correction pattern here where we're looking to come back down here, okay? Not saying this has happened yet, but it is possible. After all this bullishness, this could be possible, okay? So I'm aware of that as well. However, massive move up, currently touching resistance, okay? So there's a bunch of things to be aware of throughout here. So as traders, our ideas are as such where we want to get ourselves in a position where we can maybe move our stop loss to entry, right? Maybe let the trade ride out. Maybe we're just scalping the range, right? That's what I typically do every day. So we need to prepare ourselves as best as we can. So going back to the long-term time frames, we can see we're getting kind of a double top here, cooling down here on the 3-day, but VWAP's posturing to the upside. So that tells me I will be watching the 3-day. Okay, the 3-day I'll be watching over the next couple days because we got 2 days till it prints again to see if this VWAP crosses over the 0 line. So that will be a good indication of continuation. Now we can front run that. How do we front run that? Well, we go to lower time frames. We can see the 2-day is now crossing over and printing a green dot, which isn't confirmed yet. So tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow, when we live stream tomorrow, we will have a better idea to check the 2-day in order to build confluence within our trading. Okay, so that's something that also is on our radar for this week. Okay, so we want to build up an idea together, right? Now, It is the new year, but that doesn't mean that we don't have things coming at us, okay? So, brand new year, brand new things, okay? Wednesday, January 3rd, 10 a.m., we have JOLTS job openings and manufacturing, okay? And then FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock, okay? So, We might go live. No, we'll go live after the minutes, okay? And we'll discuss the minutes on Wednesday. But prepare for a busy Wednesday as well, okay? So these are things we all got to be prepared for. Okay? We all got to be prepared for. You guys are singing, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You never gonna keep me down. Boom. This is the time of me. Boom, boom. So we're aware of things coming our way. Okay, so now we're aware of that. We see the trigger on the daily to view up to the upside, coming up to key levels of resistance. Okay, we're above this trend line here, and we're now gonna move this trend line somewhere over here, and we'll make this more accurate for the upcoming kind. But look at this. This looks great, doesn't it? Come on, guys. Doesn't this look great, man? 2024, and we get a massive pump to show all these people who's daddy. Okay? Guys, Bitcoin's already up 3.5% this year. Never mind the 170 we got that yesterday. Spam your alts, man. Spam your alts, just like Dave Digital said so. And if one of you guys wanna count those up, I'd be more than happy to go over any one of those. So looking at the 12-hour posturing to the upside, it's banging on them. Okay, the 12 hours looking very nice, pushing its way up. But you can see we do have this resistance above us. Okay, this sort of flag here. So we came up. We've touched the top. We're looking for a natural retrace back down to reality. Okay, this has been a nice move, right? This has been a nice move. However, nice wick to the upside here, looking to curl down. Keep this trend line in mind. Now on the 8-hour here, we can pull it over. Let's take a look, and we got this big, huge block of resistance. Okay, now what's important here? What's important here is that we hold this level right around here. You can see the volume node here. So around, let's just say 43.4, okay? And we'll make that red because it's significant, okay? We know we have resistance above us here, but we want to see it hold this area here. Now, why is that important? Because like we said at the beginning of the stream, stuff definitely traded at the top here. So stuff was definitely chopping around here and chopping around here. So we want to hold the door, right? Hold door, right? So we want to make sure that we're staying above this area here, consolidating and having a couple attempts to making higher highs and all-time highs for this year. Okay? So we're definitely watching that as well. Short-term time frame, we look for a little bit of a cool-off here. I would draw this trend line. This trend line looks acceptable in my opinion. So if we do lose this area, right? So now that we've worked our way up here, if we do lose this area, look for that to hold as support. And then also look at some of these highs as well to hold as support. But right now, let things cool off. Be patient and let the trades come to you, okay? So a lot of people are in shorts. Risque, man. It's risque. So you want to be patient here. Let the dust settle and let the trade come to you. All right? Great move today on Bitcoin. Great move. So, we got some here. We got FTM. Melissa, what's going on? Happy New Year's, Melissa. My God. Happy New Year's. God bless you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Dave, I'm out of almonds, so I'm going to have a chocolate. Is that okay? These are from England. Mrs. Otter's got the hookups, okay? Phantom of the Opera. All right. Isn't it beautiful when you did a whole bunch of pullback videos and you got the pullbacks and now it's gone? Look at this. We have TA. Remember when Phantom was 30 cents? There's 50 cents now, almost 2x. We were talking about Phantom down here, guys. Isn't every? Don't you guys find it hilarious? Man, I told you guys in the bear market to buy. Come on, not really, man. Not really. You're just making a video, trying to brag about your $50 buy at $8 because you were so brave, right? You were so brave. I got receipts. Of when I bought. I bought on this wick here. That's when I bought most of my alts right here. I got mad receipts. Right here, that wick. Ah! That's when I bought most of my alts. Anyways, back to Phantom. But don't you know? What's going on, guys? We got Crypto Billy in the chat. My man, Happy New Year. God bless you, man. God bless you. Crypto Billy's in the chat. Guys, if you don't know, Billy Goat Tales every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Some of the best stuff ever. So, we love you, Billy. Happy New Year, brother. God bless you, man. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. I always want to, give you the props. I always want to give you the props through the camera, man. So Phantom here, what do we initially do? So we like here to draw the momentum of the uptrend here. We can see we got the pullback here. And actually quite a nice, perfect pullback to this area here. So this is probably a fib as well. Wrong tool. It's probably a fib as well. Yeah, look at that golden pocket. Okay, so we're in price discovery for this year, not for the total beautiful market here. So we have some stops along the way. And how do we figure that out? So for me, initially, I'm going to pull this area here. I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to see if I get any data. So I'll mark off this top. And that's really, we got a spot right here. Above you as well. Okay. And then this big volume node here. These should be gray just because they're not as significant as the other ones. So we'll mark off those and make sure we keep those gray. Then we're going to pull this ugly degen area up here. So we know that when we do get up here, we know what to expect. And that's pretty ugly as well. So we'll mark it that. And then we can go and pull some fibs from below. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Now we're going to go over here and let's pull trend-based fibs. So let's go to the 4 hour here on Phantom. Whew, look at this thing, man. Beautiful, beautiful moves, man. Beautiful moves. So we want to build confluence here. Build confluence. So we got some stops in between. And look at how well this worked, eh? We drew 3 lines, guys. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. We drew these just now. Look at that. There's your support. There's your mid mark. There's your top, right? Look at that. It's beautiful, man. Don't tell me TA doesn't work because this is working. This is working. I love it. I love it. So we're going to go here. We're going to look for some extensions as well, okay? So the one-to-one works out well. We're going to mark out our 618, right? And then we got some up there. So now we're ready for this, okay? So if we do get any moves here, we're looking for a continuation upwards to hold this area. Let's pull the volume across here and take a look as well, where we can see, okay, we got a lot of volume up here, and this is going to be another level of resistance. So we're going to mark that out here. Now, with Phantom, we're definitely looking for this to continue its way upwards. So you can see the beautiful rounding of the bottom here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some sort of cup and handle here, where you can see, look at this. Oh, that would be beautiful. A little bit of chop here and a continuation upwards, okay? So your key level of resistance above you is definitely going to be around this 51 cent area where we're looking to move up. And mark these out just so that you know. I would adjust this obviously to the bottom here. So you know your key level of support, but you also know to draw the box like we always talk about on this channel. You draw the box as an area, okay? And then you continue to pull it along this trend line, okay? And then you look for pullbacks to where price comes back, gives you some sort of bullish divergence, and then you can get the continuation upwards, okay? So with Phantom, nice move, but we look for those wicks to come down and then the continuation upwards to get above 51 cents. And that's kind of how I'm definitely looking to treat that on this move. Okay, so careful with Phantom though, guys, because look at these wicks, right? It's very scammy. So if you are trading it, give yourself enough room for a good stop loss, right? Good stop loss. Like, I mean, that's a disgusting 4% wick, right? So careful, right? Very, very wicky with stuff like this. I generally don't trade it just because of, you do all the TA in the world, and then all of a sudden you just, even if you have a trailing stop loss, I mean, you get in long here and you take in some profits, and then you bring the stop loss up, and now you're just trailing, and then you get knocked out by something like that. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? After all that hard work. So we're definitely watching that for sure. My God. You guys are great, man. From Australia, let's bit the market makers. Yeah, I think Gustavo, I lived in Sydney for a year, man. I know what it's all about, man. Good day, mate. I bet you it's hot as heck over there. I mean, I remember doing my first Australian Christmas. It was so hot. And it was a mild summer in Australia, and I was dying because I'm Canadian, and I like cold. I'm a cold kind of person. So definitely looking at Phantom. Phantom looking all right. All right, looking at Axel. B Team Crypto, what's going on, B Team? Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. So, oh, sorry. ZoomX? Let's go ZoomX. Axel, baby. Zooming out. Axel. Whew. Shitcoin. Anytime. Oh man, I'm working on watching my mouth. Okay, we had a goal to eat nuts and chocolate at the same time. That was our New Year's resolution. We're trying to be healthy. It's not working, man. AXL has different structure. Maybe it's this one. This is on spot. Okay. Maybe it's this one. I believe so. I mean, you got to have balance, right, Billy? Oh, man. I mean, this looks like it's ready to pop, man. This looks good. Beautiful flag. Bull flag to the upside. Not too scammy, right? Could be an opportunity for a breakout trade here if you do get above. I mean, very, very tight consolidation here. Yeah. Nice oscillation, though. Like a very nice tightening oscillation here. And you can see that's kind of like a flag here where you get the same very oscillating pattern within market cipher. So it looks like it can pop, man. It looks like it can pop. And like right now, the way the price action is, it's very flat, which is suggesting it's coiling up, right? So you can see very, very big moves here. And then it's like a spring almost. So, and if you do lose this level, I mean, I wouldn't fret too much. You're probably going to make me look at this in a month's time, and it's going to be like all the way at like $1.80 or something like that. So, I mean, if you've done some research and you think there's some movement behind this, you can definitely look for some upside, man. Definitely look for some upside. Tight like a tiger, mate. Yeah. So, if you do lose this area, though, like I would think you'd come down somewhere around here. Like that would be the lowest. And that psychological dollar is actually right there. So that's pretty good. So like the lowest, you're coming down in this uptrend. It really looks like you got, previous support here, and resistance. So hopefully that pops off for you, my friend. Hopefully that pops off. I live in Cronulla. No way. Cronulla is just south of Sydney. Cronulla is actually very beautiful, man. I love Cronulla. I had a coworker who lived in Cronulla, across the bridge there, just south of Sydney. That's awesome, man. Cronulla is beautiful. I mean, it's such a long stretch of beach there, Cronulla. It's beautiful. Now, what did you say with the CNH breakout? Could have been around. Wouldn't the FTM CNH breakout have been around 36 cents? 36 cents. So FTM Bybit. Yeah, so you're breaking out here. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, Farmer, but if you want me to do any more TA on that, I definitely can and come back to it as well. Okay, so we're going to look at Psi USDT. I've seen a lot of people really bullish on this, and I mean, it's gotten a massive move. I saw, who's the Alex Becker's friend? He made a video on this thing, so I think, there's a lot of people who can actually like influence the amount of FOMO into these coins. So you can see massive move up on Psi USDT, price discovery mode. And we did a little bit of a lesson last time we did this on price discovery mode. So the easiest price discovery trick is to use your Fibonacci extensions, where you can pull from swing high to swing low. And you can see that that's kind of broken out a little bit too far now. Now you could add more to this. So you could add, like, I would add your 618. So your 3 and then your 2 618s. I guess I don't have it marked out here. But you can add those as well to where you're looking for price to go. For me, though, I like to use trend-based fibs. So it's just trend-based fib extension. It's over here on your left, trend-based fib extension. And for me, it's more accurate when you're moving up in price. So for me, I'll pull from swing low to swing high to swing low. Okay, so you go swing low to swing high to swing low. Okay, and now you can see the 618s as well, and then you can see the price discovery up that way, and then you get some real good levels above you. So your 2 out of 2s here. I'll mark out my 618s as well, just so I have general ideas of where price typically as a guide want to go, right? And then you can adjust this however you want. And for me, I like to adjust this tool to where I get more touches. So if I'm getting an accurate read, maybe if I bring this, instead of this high, I come down to this high and maybe up to this high. Okay, and I drag that across. Look, my 618 lines up quite nicely here. So maybe that would be a better alteration for this to build confluence throughout my fib extension. And from that, I can generally, as long as we're in this trend, right? As long as we're in this trend to the upside, I can have some ideas of where we're going to get stops. And then for pullbacks, we obviously have price action, right? So with price action, we can get rid of that. We can add these levels. So add these levels for price discovery points where you're looking for. This can be used very well for take profits as well. So don't forget about that, especially with all these new coins. There's no data up here, right? So we look for price discovery points, right? And then here you'd simply, for me as I love fibs, I would go from the start of the move, which would be down here to up here. I draw a box between the 786 and the 618, and that would be my area for a pullback. So if I'm looking to add to these bags, I'm looking for the 786, especially because we have previous highs here that are going to want to be acting as support now. So since we've had this move out, you can see we've definitely moved out. We want to see it come back to these highs here and then continue its way upwards. But this is a general area. If you're looking for a pullback, you look for it here. Or you look to trade this flag and you get in lower within the flag and you set a trade somewhere in here, right? So depending on your risk management and the way you trade, you can definitely set yourselves up for success that way, okay? I hope that makes sense for you guys. But yeah, give it a try. That trend-based fib is magic. It's magic. It's worked so well for price discovery. Like, I mean, you can go from here to here to here. Look at that. Like, you're within your 618. Yeah. So it works quite well. Just another little trick of the trade, okay? CRV. So we're gonna look at CRV now. Thank you, Dave, for helping out and throwing those coins in the chat. I greatly appreciate it, man. Happy New Year, brother. I think we're gonna have to make a better Dave Digital emoji. I think it's just got to be a big DD. Dave, what's your favorite color? Let me know in the chat, and we'll make you a big DD emoji for the channel, man. I appreciate you. We actually were the first person to give Dave a wrench, so that's a pretty proud moment for me. A pretty proud moment. Always love and respect to you, Dave. Thank you so much for being here. Mega earthquake mega earthquake in Japan. That's wild. So I hope they're safe, man. I hope they're safe. I mean, their infrastructure. I'm a carpenter, so I've actually looked into Japanese building. That's why they don't use fasteners, and they actually use a lot of really intricate joints in their joinery. And as a carpenter, you're aware of these things because they put together houses that don't need screws and nails and all the rest of it. So as a carpenter, you're just like in awe by the way they build because of how much a building is meant to move. It's really interesting. So they are prepared for it, but they are so now I know who to blame for the wrench. Creighton C, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you, man. God bless you. Hope you had a wonderful, happy New Year's, man. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat. So looking at CRV here, just by support and resistance and volume, we were able to kind of tell where price is going to tend to want to go. It looks very suppressed, though. It looks very suppressed, which is actually good. Because if you're hunting new coins and you want to get in to old coins that have been suppressed, a lot of speculation on Caspa and Bonk and all these things last year, whereas things that are tried and tested and true, and people who are still building on these things can definitely I had a wonderful New Year's. Thank you so much, Creighton C. Things that are still tried, tested, and true, and have people building on them can still perform, right? Can still perform, and if they have been suppressed, then why can't they catch up? And I think the underlying asset that is going to kind of change within this next couple months is Ethereum. Okay, I think Ethereum is going to have a day within late January, early February. So we'll have to wait and see. Not financial advice, but I think it's definitely going to be an interesting turn of events where, Ethereum wants to get back at Solana a little bit. I think is a little bit upset, so we're definitely gonna watch that. I'm not like, Ben saying XRP to $20 by February or whatever he said. He said XRP is gonna pump to $10 or $1 or something. Anyways, we won't go there. So with CRV, you can see, yes, it has been suppressed. Head and shoulders pattern. Dave Digital's favorite, okay? Dave, I know you love these, okay? I know you love these. But you know what? We're going to hope for the inverse, okay? We're going to hope for the inverse because we are hopefully going this way, okay? We want to see it go up. And don't fight the trend, right? So what I would do is I would identify the trend here. Beautiful support here holding. On the daily, looking to curve up, stochastic is pointing to the upside. You have come to the zero line. You want to see the momentum wave turn to the upside. Now, right now, it's not suggesting so, but you can go to the 12-hour and front run this. So you can see with the 12-hour, you want to get one more print. So you got about 2 hours, and this will give you a better idea. So you get one more print. Maybe you get the green dot here and the curve to the upside, okay? Because you're pushing up, you're definitely going to get bullish momentum here. So you can look for a green dot here on your market cipher B to continue to push yourself up here. So if you do get that could be a front run to the daily of continuation, bouncing off the zero line and continuing upwards. You do have nice splitting of the stochastics here on the daily as well, which are naturally going to want to come together. So you're below the zero line here on the stochastics. They're naturally going to want to get back together and work their way up, okay? And you can see that within these areas here. They separate and then they work to getting back together. Okay, they work to getting back together, and this creates bigger moves for price action. Okay, so we definitely want to keep our eyes on something like that, but this does look like it has momentum to the upside and can continue just like many things have today. However, you are looking for this trend line to hold. If you are going to lose this and have a close outside of it, you're going to be looking for it to have a little bit of a downfall, okay? And you, like I said, you want to see a close, so this doesn't really count because it's not a close, right? It was probably some sort of news, right? So continuation to the upside, a little bit suppressed, but hopefully going to work its way back up, okay? That's what we're definitely looking for. Curve, Sushi, and Uni all dead. Long live DEXs on other chains, says Darren Does Sing. So it took us a while to get this stream started today. It's 5 o'clock, man. We've gone through Bitcoin. We want to see it hold this area right now at around 43,400. Okay, that's going to be our main level of concern. If we lose this level, look for this trend line for price to come back down and retrace and then continue its way upwards. Okay, massive move today, but a massive move creates a lot of fair value gaps. Okay, so be aware that even if you turn on this, you know, you got your fair value gaps all the way up here. So be aware that price doesn't typically want to just go in a straight line. Price is either going to head to Bart Simpson, come back, fill up these fair value gaps, right, and then continue its way upwards, okay? And also, if it does hold here, we look for some chop, right? Some chop and consolidation, and then a swift move either direction as well. So that's pretty much my idea for today. I'm very grateful for every single one of you. It's New Year's, man, and my mom is visiting, so I'm going to go and spend some time with them, cook dinner, and all those good things. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for being here, supporting this channel, doing what you do, putting up with me, all those good things, man. It's incredible. We're going to have a crazy year. We're here to build wealth, but we can do that with honesty, transparency, kindness, and love and patience. So as traders, you know, we want to manage our risk, and hopefully we can secure the bag, find those projects together, and work together for a better future. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I appreciate every single one of you. God bless you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Happy New Year's, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. Participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pies.